Verse 1, it says, "Then I saw on the right hand of him who seated on the throne a scroll written within and on the back sealed with 7 seals." The one seated on the throne, which is God. The scroll actually represents the judgment of God. Yes, God is a God of judgment. And the idea of judgment also comes from an allusion all the way back to Ezekiel 2:9 through 10. Ezekiel sees this, and what he sees is a book containing judgments against Israel. In the Old Testament, same way God deals with Israel is the same way that's actually he's going to deal with all humanity. So there is a scroll in God's right hand, and it contains a judgment against the whole world from the beginning of creation till now. Verse 2, it says, "And I saw a mighty angel proclaiming with a loud voice, 'Who is worthy to open the scroll and break the seal?'" And so we're introduced to an angelic being, an angelic spokesperson. And with a mighty voice, he declares to the heavens and the earth. And he's asking just for one person. Just for someone. Just for one person who possesses any type of authority, who is worthy, who is able, who has the authority to step forward and take this scroll of judgment from God's hand. No one in heaven or on earth or under the earth is able to open the scroll. No one is able to be able to march up to the Father and take that scroll from God. No political hero, no mom or dad, no lovely grandparent, no pastor, no celebrity, no apostle, no disciple, no evangelist. So what does John do? How does John respond? He does what you and I do many times. How often in the silence do you find yourself moving? In the silence when you feel like God's not moving. In the silence when everything else seems bigger and is in despair. Because it appears to him that the scroll cannot be broken. The scroll is not open. Jesus is not worthy to open the scroll. The prayers of the saints would not be answered if the scroll is not open. God's appointed plan would not come to pass if the scroll is not open. If the scroll is not open, the wicked would not be judged. Jesus would not come back to deliver us from this world. God would not reign in glory in the new heaven and the earth. If the scroll is not open, none of these promises come true. And John is weeping. He is concerned that the things might not turn out the way that he had hoped they would. Do you ever feel that way? Things that you've been hopeful for just don't ever plan out the way you want them to. Maybe you look at the world and see the natural disasters, the injustices, the political instability, the false teachings that we see all throughout the world. Maybe 2023 is not what any of us thought or had hoped it would be. If you have no hope this morning, it's because you're looking in all the wrong places to try to open the scroll. Or you're looking to the people, places, and things in your life, but they're all silent. These people can't go to God's throne for you. In fact, they will lead you to hell. They don't have within themselves to be able to stand before the Father and do your bidding. Weep no more. Why? Because the Lion of Judah, the conquering Lamb, the root of David, Jesus Christ, the way, the truth, and the life, who was and is to come, he can open the scroll. He marches right up to the Father, who is seated on his throne, surrounded by the 4 living creatures crying, "Holy, holy, holy." And what does he do? He takes the scroll. Crucified, dead, buried, raised. Now he takes the reign of history, whereby all wrongs are made right, where all injustice are restored, where all crime is avenged. So what keeps you from trusting in Jesus Christ? If you don't trust him, you will be defeated. If you don't trust him, his victory is not your victory. So what is our response this Resurrection Sunday? It's worship.